What is up guys, welcome back to your Average Gent. My name is Evan and today's topic is all about the different kinds of training styles and physical activities that you can do to get fit. I will also cover the advantages and disadvantages of each of them. Let's get right into it. First, playing a sport or practicing martial arts. The advantage is if you choose a sport or martial art that you like, then it will be a very enjoyable process for you. You'll get to have fun and at the same time get fit. The disadvantage is, depending on the sport that you play, you have to be careful when playing it. For example, if you play contact sports such as soccer and basketball, the chances of getting injured is much higher than if you play non-contact sports such as badminton or tennis. And you have to be especially careful if you practice martial arts. And I don't have to explain, right? You and your partners are literally trying to whack each other. But if you know what you are doing and be careful when doing these sports, you should be fine. Number 2 is doing cardio, like running, climbing stairs, and doing high-intensity interval trainings. The advantage is that it is easy to do and there's not much learning unlike sports. And you can do it alone and pretty much no matter where you live. Disadvantage will be it is boring as hell, at least to me and most other people. Additionally, running or climbing stairs for long durations on a regular basis will increase the likelihood of knee injuries. Running is also not the best way to burn calories because you are only burning calories during the time that you are running. That is why if you want to do cardio, I will recommend doing high intensity interval trainings or HIIT in short. Examples of HIIT trainings include sprinting or doing a few sets of bodyweight exercises such as burpees at one shot without resting. The benefit of HIIT training is that it takes much shorter time than your regular cardio sessions. It can range between 10 minutes to 30 minutes, and that's all you need to get your body burning fat, not just during the exercise itself but throughout the day, which is much more efficient than our regular cardio sessions. So if you want to do cardio, do HIIT. Number 3 is calisthenics, also known as bodyweight training, without any equipment. Examples of such exercises include push-ups, pull-ups, dips and planks, and etc. And if you are more advanced, you can do exercises such as the muscle up and the hanging windshield wiper, which all looks pretty badass. Advantages of doing calisthenics is pretty much similar to doing cardio. You can do it alone and almost anywhere, and most of the basic calisthenic exercises are very easy to learn as well. The disadvantage is it can get boring after a while, and if your goal is to get very muscular, calisthenics is not the best training style to achieve that. Calisthenics is best suited for those who want to get toned and get lean without the hassle to go to the gym every single time. Number 4 is powerlifting, weightlifting, and strongman. And this is for those people who really wants to increase their body strength. Powerlifting focuses on doing the barbell squat, deadlift, and bench press. Weightlifting focuses on the snatch and the clean and jerk, which is what the weightlifters in the Olympics do. Strongman does both powerlifting and weightlifting exercises, but they also like to train their functional strength, such as flipping airplane tires, lifting giant rocks, and towing a truck. Pretty impressive, right? Now I'm assuming most of you guys are more interested in powerlifting because it is probably the safest among all these 3 strength training styles. The advantages of powerlifting is that you can track your progress easily by how much weight you can lift. And powerlifting is the fastest way to increase your overall body muscle mass because it incorporates the squat, deadlift, and bench press, which are all compound exercises that train multiple body parts all at once. And it really makes you feel good about yourself. As you see, the amount of weight that you can lift increases, and it is a real confidence booster. This advantage of powerlifting is it is easy to hit a plateau after you have been lifting for 1 or 2 years, and you are gonna feel discouraged. That is when your ego might take over and push yourself to try and lift even heavier and putting yourself at risk, which might get yourself some bad injuries, which is what happened to me. I will do another video in the future about how I injured my back while doing powerlifting so that you guys can avoid doing so. But right now, let's get into the 5th training style, which is bodybuilding, which is also the way that I currently train most of the time. Bodybuilding mainly occurs in the gym where you make use of equipment like the machines and free weights to train your muscles. Bodybuilding mainly focuses on the muscle contractions and the squeezing of muscles when doing an exercise, and not so much on the amount of weight that you can lift. Bodybuilding also comprises of much more types of exercises, especially isolation exercises that target one single muscle group at a time. time. Advantages of bodybuilding is you can work on your muscles individually and you can target the specific muscle group that you want to develop. It is also a safer training style than powerlifting in my opinion, because you're not lifting as heavy as compared to powerlifting. Disadvantages of bodybuilding is it can be time consuming and requires a lot of sessions in the gym every week to work on all the different muscle groups in your body if you really want to get a nice body. And after you have achieved a nice physique, it can be tough to maintain as well, unless you love working out and eating clean, of course. Now keep in mind that if you really want to have a very nice and muscular physique, it is not just about what you do in the gym. What you eat is equally, or if not even more important. Number 6 is CrossFit. CrossFit is quite a recent concept and is founded in the year 2000. It incorporates elements from powerlifting, weightlifting, strongman, gymnastics, HIIT, and basically everything. The advantage of CrossFit is that it really trains your body to be the most functional and be able to do everything. But the disadvantage is that almost all your trainings are going to be pretty damn tough, and it is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Now that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments below if I have missed any training styles and which training style you wish that I have covered more in depth, and maybe I'll do another video on that. And as always, if you find this video helpful, be the cool guy and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. See you guys next week. Alright. What's up guys? This is my camera girl. What's your name? Louder, cannot hear.